So today we're going to be doing a plan with me for the week of September 28th through October 4th. I have a few quick announcements that I wanted to make before we get started because I started putting together the December kits and they're going to be up when this video goes up, so I'm really excited. I've made a few different kits so far. So this is for the December, the ERIN CONDREN vertical planner. And I did my own color theme for this one, so it's like really pretty, kind of a pastel, cheery Christmas. But they all come with the same sheets, so we have the hydrate, the combo, the page flags, list headers, date covers, which are like little ornaments, super cute, and then the gradient checklists. And then I have for the horizontal planner. The horizontal is a purple for the month of December, so that's what you guys get. I removed the heart flag checklists from the horizontal only because it didn't line up with the lines. The hearts didn't line up with the lines and it was a little frustrating. So instead you guys get a lot of list headers, date covers, and gradient list. And then we have the ERIN CONDREN colors for that month. So we have, it's like a green and blue type of color scheme. So again, same sheets. I was planning on making a kit for the Happy Planner, but I ran into a little bit of a roadblock because the Happy Planners are different. I knew that the tops were different, but I didn't realize. So this is the Happy Planner. The box is 2.5 inches. This is a Happy Planner. Because it has the list headers, the box is 2.25 inches. So I've kind of run into a roadblock in the sense that I can't market that they're going to be full box stickers if they're not going to be full box for both. So it might get a little confusing. I could understand people would probably get upset. I would be upset if I had a Happy Planner. This is the only planner I own. I'm just getting started. I want a kit. I buy the kit with the assumption that it's gonna fit. I put it on and it's 1/4 inch too short. I personally would be a little irritated. I don't want to do that to anybody. So right now the Happy Planners are going to be put on the back burner, unfortunately, until I can get that sorted out. Which kind of stinks because I have several different planners and they all have the headers. I just bought this other one. It's actually the one with this cover. And it has that, so that was a little irritating. But in any case, back to the plan with me. So we are going to be doing, like I said, the first week of October. And I put together a special kit. It's like this really pretty fall, kind of pastel-y, not too pastel-y, but it's more muted, definitely. So we're gonna be using this. And look at these cute little pumpkin date covers. I'm really excited. And also, I put together a budget bundle. So this is going to go on the note pages. Let's go ahead and get started with that first. So we're gonna flip to the note pages, so all the way to the back of the month. And I made these so they'll all fit on the page. Oops, scoot that forward. Just take the sticker off. So first we have the bills to pay. So it has the due date, the bill, the amount, and then you can check off if you paid it. It might become a little redundant, especially because I also put this information in my planner, but it's kind of nice to have like a recap, have it all in there. Let me zoom in. So next we have expenses. So you have the category, how much you planned for it, and how much it actually costs. So for example, utilities, groceries, entertainment, clothing, work expenses, personal expenses. There's all different types of categories that one may use. So we have that. I'm going to put that down. I'm just using this top line as my guide. So we have that. And then I have these 3 smaller stickers that are going to fit across the bottom. Unfortunately, with the width of these stickers, they're not going to fit in the monthly, like this section. It's just going to be way too big. But it is made perfect for the notes. So we have income, where it's coming from, how much you planned, and how much you actually got. savings, so your starting balance, the deposits, and your end balance, and then just goals that you have set. Maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe not eat out as so much, or cut expenses by 5% or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and put these stickers down. I'm not gonna fill these in quite yet, since I kind of feel like my expenses are rather personal. So forgive me that I'm not going to show all of that information, but that is the page. Go ahead and zoom out. So it fits really nice. You still have a little bit of room on there. The kit also comes with these. It's for online orders. I get a little carried away with online orders, especially with the business too, because I order a lot of supplies online and whatnot. So the online orders just shows the company and the amount, and there's even enough room to write down what date you did it on. And then we have these little guys, the little icons. So just the normal expenses throughout the month, and some bill due flags. These are itty bitty version, and I made them with the idea that I would use them in this layout. I don't ever really use this monthly layout, so I thought it would be kind of nice to have them on the days so you don't forget when you get the bill in. You can just like plop it on, since I don't plan too far out in advance. There's one more sheet, and I don't know where I put it. Oh my gosh. It was just here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It was under my stuff, but it's a weekly spending. So there's the goal, how much you spent every day, and then how much you actually spent for the entire week. These guys are going to fit perfectly in, let's get to the page, the sidebar. And this kit that I made for the week actually has one that's themed with the colors. So it's really pretty fall-like colors again. So let's get started with the plan with me. I have a feeling this video is going to be extra long, but what can you do? So I have my list that I keep in my planner that kind of just has a rundown of what I'm going to be putting down. And let's start with the gradient lists. So I have the gradient lists, same as the past 2 weeks. I really like this layout. It's been working really well for me. It keeps me really organized, so I really like it. And so last week I put the list headers down first, and I was having a hell of a time. Everything was crooked. So I'm taking your advice, and I'm putting down the boxes first, and then I'll put the headers, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so now that all of those boxes are down, I'm gonna go ahead and put the heart flag checklists across. Okay, so now that we have all of those heart flags down and the lists down, we're gonna go ahead and attempt to put on the list headers. I still managed to put things on crooked. I don't know what my problem is. For the list headers this week, we have kind of along the same line, although it's a mix of the past 2 weeks, just some inspirational as well as some play on words in regards to the season, fall in love and be cozy. So we're gonna go ahead and put those across the top. First, it's gonna be, again, sayings, to do, and then this and that. So we're gonna go ahead and put those down. have all of our list headers set down. Let me go ahead and zoom out just a little bit. So we have our list headers down, we have our heart checklists, and also our regular ingredient lists. We're gonna go ahead and start to plan. My sister's coming in, my sister and my niece are coming in this Saturday. I am so excited. They are going to be staying for a week. In Hawaii, they have, what's it called? Like a fall intercession, so they have a week off from school. I know school here in the mainland started just recently, but in Hawaii, it's kind of like a year-round type of thing, although it's not year-round. When I used to go to school, it's like your summer's cut short, but what you would have had in the summer is just broken up throughout the year, so it really doesn't make any sense. It seems like you're getting the same amount of time off, so it is what it is, but you just have these weeks out in the middle of nowhere off, which I would think as a parent, that'd be really inconvenient to find childcare just sporadically throughout the, oh man, that's so crooked. To find childcare sporadically throughout the year. Well, fudge buckets. I guess we'll just leave it. It's kind of off-centered, but oh well. It seems like I have an oopsie every time I make a video. Do you guys notice that? Oh well. Keeps it real, huh? So we have that happening. So I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning this week. And I'm also going to be just, you know, getting ready, trying to get as ahead as possible in the shop before they come, because we're still going to be working the shop as we normally would. Thankfully, when my sister comes, she's a huge help, and so is my niece. They just kind of know what to do and they get down to it. It works out so well. So I'm putting down these little hydrate stickers here on the bottom. I really like this color theme. It's really pretty. I love, love, love fall. Did you guys watch? So last week I had planned to watch Big Bang Theory. I didn't get to watch it live, but I watched it on the internet afterwards. Poor Sheldon. If any of you watch Big Bang, I won't say anything, but I love that show. And then Scandal. Scandal was on. I didn't watch the end of last season like consistently, so I was a little confused at the end of the episode when they showed, I don't want to say just in case you guys didn't watch. I'll just have to backtrack a little, I guess. Okay, so we're putting these down. We're almost there. I hope you guys don't mind that I fast forwarded through the laydown of these. I just figured with going over the kits and everything, it was going to be a really long video, and it just, you've seen me do it before. So now we're going to be putting down our dinner menu. And you know what, actually, before I put it down, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in so that way it's easier for me. So I'm just going to set this off to the side and zoom in a little bit. I'm going to be using my Staedtler pens. I got a 36 pack and I just put it all in this cup. Look at all those colors. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm doing a giveaway right now where you get this, you get a happy planner, and you get a $50 credit to my shop. So definitely, if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check that out. You have until October 3rd to enter. So we have my insert, the What's Cooking Hot Stuff insert for the A5 planner. I popped it out of my A5 just so I could transfer over the information. So let's zoom in a little bit. I had my husband again help me out with picking out what to eat. He's super easy. I think you could eat the same thing over and over and over. So let's start. We're gonna put Thai curry. We made Thai curry not too long ago, but I can't talk. We forgot to put the leftovers in the fridge, so we woke up and it was sitting out, and it was sad because we made so much in preparation to eat it for like lunch and a next dinner, but it didn't work. So Thai curry, and then Portuguese bean soup again. It's my favorite. I love Portuguese bean soup. Oh, it's not gonna fit, so we're just gonna put Portuguese bean. And then we do corned beef hash. It's not like corned beef hash here. Like, corned beef hash in Hawaii is so different. The first Christmas that I was here, it was my first Christmas away from my family, and so we went out to breakfast. I was already in a bad mood, and I saw on the menu corned beef hash, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's gonna taste like home. I'm gonna be so excited. I ordered it and I cried. I honestly cried in the parking lot. It was the stupidest thing, but it was just, it's not what I expected. Ours are like these really yummy patties that you can eat with rice, and I don't know, it blows the corned beef hash here out of the water. Anyways, mochiko chicken. We eat mochiko chicken a lot too because it's super easy. You can marinate it, like say later today I'll start the marinade. Well, not today because we're not eating it until Thursday. But sometime during the week I'll start the marinade. And then you just fry it up whenever you're ready. Friday we're gonna do taco pizza, which is super easy. You get like a Pillsbury dough, the pizza, you know, the kind in the can, the dough in the can. Shoot, I am not making any sense today. But in any case, you roll out the puff pastry or the pizza pastry onto a pan. You bake it for a few minutes to kind of get it crispy, and then you bring it out and you put refried beans and, you know, meat, taco meat, cheese, tomatoes, anything you want, anything that you'd normally put on a like a Mexican pizza at Taco Bell, basically. And then you put it back in and you bake it. It's so good. It's so yummy. And best of all, it's super cheap. So that, and then we're gonna do chicken adobo. Because my sister is coming in on Saturday, like I mentioned before, so who knows what we're doing on Sunday. I'm really not gonna write anything in on Sunday because I have been hounding them to tell me what they want to do, and they haven't gotten back to me, so they'll just have to figure it out when they get here. They come several times a year, so it's not like we haven't done everything once before. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down on the top, just like that. And then I also have the online orders and the weekly spending that I'm gonna put down as well. Go ahead and take that off. And my battery's about to die, so I'm gonna put this down, recharge it really quick, and then I will be right back. All right, I am back. My battery has been driving me insane. I don't know what it is. It just can't hold a charge for the entire length of a video. I think maybe I'm just too impatient and I don't charge it enough. But anyways, so we left off with the weekly spending, and then we're gonna go ahead and put on my online order sticker right there. And now let's go ahead and do the date headers. And again, for the date headers, I have these really cute pumpkins. The only thing is, because I'm starting it this week, 28, 29, 30, I'm not going to be able to use this sheet for if I am going to be, you know, doing the same header towards the end of the month. I'm going to have to do a new sheet, but that's not too big of a deal for me, at least. But keep that in mind if you guys are just straddling it amongst 2 different months. You're not going to be able to fill up a whole month. Ooh, I just remembered. I can start my Halloween countdown stickers. I'm excited. I love Halloween. Thankfully, I don't get any trick-or-treaters. I know that sounds horrible, but my dogs are nuts. And so anybody who knocks on the door, they want to kill them. So it's nice that we don't have that. At our house that we used to have, we did get trick-or-treaters. And it was a lot of fun, but you have to keep the girls locked up and they just get really anxious and it's just not too enjoyable. But I wish they were more accepting to people coming over, but I guess it's good in a way. So Wednesday, look how cute those look. I really like the font. Okay, go on to the next. So we're gonna do the first. I had ordered a computer almost a week ago from Apple. I don't know if you guys have any experience with that. I really should have just gone to the Apple store, but I was like, oh, I'll pay for overnight shipping and it won't be a problem. And it said that it would be ready for pickup, it'd be ready for ship. A week later, it was still processing. I just canceled it while I was waiting for my battery to charge. I'm just gonna end up going down to the Apple store and picking it up. That's so frustrating. Why would you pay for overnight shipping and then wait a week for the computer that's supposedly already made? I don't know. I really needed it earlier than that because I need to program the entire thing. I need to set it up with all of my different programs and things that I use. So it takes me a little while to set up a computer. It's not like I can just plug it in and get it going. So I was really irritated. Oh, I think my dog's gonna start barking. She's having a cow behind me. She needs to make an appearance one day. So those are the date covers. So let's zoom out and see what it looks like. It's so cute. I really like those date covers. Okay, so now that we have that, let's get to planning. So with this kit, I'm gonna be doing some cleaning for sure because I have guests coming. Shopping, payday, you know, the normal thing. So let's start with Monday. Monday, I have to run to the post office for a special package. It's a package I don't have a mailing label for since it's a personal package, not related to the business. So I have to use their little kiosk thing. So we're gonna mail package and then we're gonna do our grocery shopping. And then last week, I was gonna meet with my tax lady, who I still don't know her name, but in my defense, she doesn't know my name either. She texted me and called me Keisha. I was like, Keisha? That is not my name. But anyways, we haven't met each other, so all is forgiven. So I have to reschedule that tax appointment. And I kind of like that she works via text message. It's so much more convenient to just send a text and, you know, reschedule the appointment from there. So we're gonna zoom in. So I have this teeny, focus, little shopping cart. So we're gonna put her up here. And then we're gonna move on to Tuesday. So Tuesday, I'm gonna be cleaning my guest bedroom. It also I film in that bedroom, so it gets a little out of control, only because I scatter all my things around. So we're gonna clean the bedroom, we're gonna wash the guest bedding. I bought new bedding for it, so I'm gonna pop those in the washer. We have a huge recycle pile going from all the scraps that I cut. So we have to take that, and then I'm going to wash the windows in the guest room and also remove the air conditioner. I'm hoping it's like a window air conditioner. I'm hoping that our hot days are over because I'm taking them out. So remove AC. If anything, I have like a little fan which will work fine. But we haven't used it in over a week, so I think hopefully we're good. And then wash windows. I write too big. I never fit it in the in the thing. So I'm going to, I didn't really think about this, but I have this cute little Windex. Now he's not gonna fit, but we'll just put him over here. And then Wednesday, I have the vacuum cleaner. So we're gonna put that down. I finally bought new filters for my vacuum cleaner. I don't know what took me so long. How cute. But it makes a huge difference. The vacuum cleaner was letting off like this, wasn't a really bad smell, but it just smelled like dogs. And so yeah, I guess it was bad, but I had no idea this sounds so stupid, but I had no idea there was like this hidden filter that I have to change. So I bought one on Amazon and I'm gonna go ahead and swap that out and then vacuum the entire apartment. And then I always make my sister and my niece like this little basket. I get like things that they're gonna use while they're here, toiletries, a new like loofah, And then I've been stockpiling some goodies for them, so that will also be kind of like a welcome basket. I just think it looks really cute in the guest bedroom. You know, you come in the bedrooms just for you and you have this little, it's almost like a little hotel, like, you know, like a little welcome basket. But I do need to buy more of the loofahs. Okay, perfect. And then let's flip it over. Move on to Thursday. So Thursday's the first of the month, so I'm going to be doing month end. So basically I just close my sale books for Etsy. So month end, and then I file all my receipts for the month, make sure like that month is just closed. I don't want to have anything from that month laying around. I before E except after C. You know, that rule doesn't really work all the time, the I before E except after C, but I think it works for this word, right? And then we're gonna do the bathroom. So I really need to do the tub and the floors. So we have that. And then Friday, I have some items. So I have a kind of like a utility closet, and I also have storage. I need to move some of the stuff from the utility closet into storage because it's just getting out of control. So we're gonna do a transfer of the storage. Why did I put a little dot there? Who knows? We'll just abbreviate that. And then we're going to clean out the porch, or clean off the porch. Kind of want to make it look like our house is clean all the time. Do you guys do that when you have guests? Like, oh, my house is always clean. And then 2 days into their stay, it's a full-blown mess. But it's okay, because when they first came, it was clean. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to finish, make sure that the bedroom is completely finished. With the bedding, everything's put away. I don't have pens and papers and planners scattered about because their bed turns into like a second desk. I just fling things behind me. So we're gonna do that. And then also the air fresheners, I'm going to replace those. Oh shoot. Oh man, I was saying the word replace, so I wrote replace. So air replace, it's air, oh, I'm just gonna scratch it out. Freshener. Maybe I'll get some white out, who knows, it's okay. And then Saturday is when they come. So we're gonna do Carrie and Mia arrive, which is super fun. I'm so excited. My sister's like my best friend. So I really enjoy it when she comes to town, especially with Mia, my niece. She's like the coolest kid ever, and she's not a kid anymore, she's in high school. I can't believe she's in high school already. Just put this, can't really see the orange. Do like a little bubble around it. Like that. Sorry, I just realized I went silent for a second. I was really concentrating. Okay, so they arrive, but the only thing is they don't arrive until late at night. For some reason, the flight from Hawaii always comes in really late. Either you have to fly like a red-eye on another airlines, or the airlines of their choice flies in really late. So we have that. So we have to pick them up in the PM, but so Saturday is the last day for our farmer's market, and they sell this delicious, it's called Brumbleberry pie. It has like every berry you can possibly think of in it, and hummus. And so my sister really wanted those, but unfortunately, because her flight is at night, she's not going to be able to get it. So I'm going to go and get them for her. So Brumbleberry, and then the hummus, it's like this fresh hummus. And pita chips, they're so good. It makes me laugh every time we get it though, because have you guys seen that video, Shit Girls Say, or something like that, where it's the guy dressed up like the girl and he's saying all these things that girls typically say? It's so funny, but he talks about hummus. So Brumbleberry, hummus, and then the giveaway ends. So I have to enter all the applicants, or is that what you call them? I guess so. Well, anyways, I have to enter all the entries into the generator thing and it will spit out a winner. So giveaway ends. Perfect. So we have that. Let's zoom out a little bit. All right. We just have a few of these left over. I'm gonna try my darndest to get another Plan With Me video up by next Sunday. Since they're coming in late Saturday night, I think I'll have time since I film during the day. But with trying to make sure like everything is super, you know, together with everything else, I just might not be able to do it. But we'll see. So we have putting down the little money sticker to run the payroll. And then let's put the little luggage on the day that my family arrives. I really should have put it up there, but that's cute. And then Target is when we're gonna go get the loofah. Oh, it matches, perfect. And then the bedding, we're going to be washing. And I have to do all of my laundry and make sure it's all folded and put away, because again, we want the house to look like it's always clean when she knows it's not. If we FaceTime and I try to show her something, I try to scan past all the mess. You know, it's kind of like, it's not dirty, it's just cluttered. I leave all my things out. I'm sure you guys do that too, I hope. So we're gonna put the Plan With Me down there since I don't really have much space up there. But for the laundry, so we want to fold, wash, you name it, it needs to be all done. Because typically I like to wash and I just live out of my laundry basket. It's just me and my husband, so it really doesn't make a difference. But when, again, guests come over, you have to be a little different. So wash, laundry, and that's the critical part there. Fold it and put it away. Okay, so I don't really have as much filled out on the bottom, but I definitely, that will fill up as the week progresses. Let's just do a Plan With Me, and then hopefully we can film and edit, and then kind of put it for like a scheduled post. But that's it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's Plan With Me. Definitely, if you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And you guys, I completely forgot about the Halloween countdown. I was so excited and I completely forgot about it, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and put them down now, and then I'll be done. So we're gonna do, I'm just gonna put them down here because I'm probably not gonna fill up this entire list towards the end, or I don't need to, especially if I have these cute little guys there. So 30 days. I can't believe I was watching the playback really quick and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot. So stupid. You guys would have watched and been like, where's the countdown stickers? They're so cute. They're just like little Frankenstein stickers. They don't really match the color, but I don't really mind that. Go ahead and put that. Okay, now all is complete. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will definitely talk to you guys next time. And don't forget, the Instagram giveaway is going on until the 3rd, so there's still time to enter. Thanks again, guys. Bye.